Hello, guys. I guess we are live now. A very warm welcome to another stream. I think we are online now. So, guys, I welcome you with behalf from Financial Analyst team. Welcome to another stream. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be your financial analyst for today's special webinar. I'm very happy to see you once again. At this time, two times in a week, I think, and that's an amazing honor which has been there for me to see you every week and get to know about you, your trading regime, your trading style, your trading pattern. I happen to have some sort of trading techniques which I am trying to learn from last 16 years, and my objective always has been to teach you the one of the best trading strategies or trading entries possible from my end. We at Olymp Trade are committed to help our client, may it be regarding deposit withdrawals or even with respect to trading. My genre is to help you out in trading. We Olymp Trade do care for our clients, and that is what we have been doing from last 14 years. Last 14 years? I think last 10 years. Yeah, sorry. So my journey with Olymp Trade started back in last 5 years, and that is what I've been doing. I'm trying to teach clients how to make money in the financial market and what are the different areas where we can explore, and may it be fixed time trade mode or forex mode. Uh, so yeah, if you have any question regarding trading, guys, I'm the guy. You can hit your questions into the comment section, and I'll make sure that I read your comments and reply to your concerns while having the conversation with you. Thank you very much once again to join another live stream with me. As you all know, in every week we try to first of all learn about the financial market, then switch to the live trading part. We will working with another new trading strategy for today. I hope you in the last stream understood about the use of Jacktar strategy. That is what we were using, SMA 50, 100 and 200 combinations. I hope it had worked amazingly for you. Guys, since we are waiting for some more clients to join the session, so I would highly recommend you to, if you have any question, you have a complete comment session dedicated there. Let me know how was your last week. How is your trading going on so far, sir? I really am excited to see the existing stats of yours. Tell me how was the last week in terms of strategy. I wanted to say which trading strategy worked for you both, guys. Like, do you prefer any specific strategy? The already crafted trading strategies are already available for all the starter, advanced, and expert status client, or do you prefer any specialized trading strategy that you use it for yourself only? I'm very much eager to learn about that, because every clients have a very different set of working and different set of understanding about the market, and this is what in trading journey every client is unique in its own way, and this is what I wanted to know. As a trader, I wanted to know which trading strategy works best for you, and we will also be trying to work out with the few trading strategy for today. Okay, so we have some comments. Welcome, welcome, guys. Mr. DS King said, "Hello, dear sir. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hello." Mr. Akshit ji said, "Hi, hello, Akshit ji. How are you doing?" Abhilash ji, finally. Hi, Akasa. Nice meeting you here. And did you see the PC impact? Yeah, I did. I did, sir. I was actually observing the market to the best possible extent, and I am coming up with a lot of positive hopes from the market. So yeah, we will be talking about that as well. Kuldeep ji said hi. Hello, Kuldeep ji. Welcome to the stream. Now, Kuldeep ji and Abhilash ji is one of my dear clients. They have been joining the session regularly with me into the live stream and in the personal session. So welcome you all. Mr. DS King ji said, I have taken 200 trades. There is a 50% win percentage. What to do to improve? Sir, 50% doesn't sound bad at all. Majority of the client do have around 50% accuracy. Our objective is to at least improve our trading by 50% margin or 5% margin. So suppose you have 50% accuracy, the base here you can see the base minimum profit margin that we can have would be around 55%. If you have an accuracy of 50 to 53%, I can guarantee you that in under no circumstances that you will be losing your funds. Just a second, guys. Hello guys, I'm so sorry there was a technical glitch. My mic wasn't working that effectively. Well, I hope you are able to hear my voice now right now. So I think we missed some comments there. So yeah, I was on the question that we bare minimum need successful ratio of around 55%, and that is it. Okay, so we have some more. Mr. Anasji said hello. Hello Anasji, how are you doing? Mr. Sridhar, welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome. Mr. Straba Lifestyle ji said hi. Hello, sir. Mr. Aku Small Garden ji said Friday strategy. Friday strategy for today we'll be using, sir, I think Axel trading strategy. But yeah, Friday strategy works for some of the client too. Strategies are beneficial for that when you put trades in starting and not in the middle. It depends, Kuldeep ji, when do you execute the trade? Yes. Actually, if you are a starter trader and you do not know the price mark, price action, or indicator, let's just suppose support and resistance level, how SMAs works and Bollinger Band works. In that situation, I would highly recommend for the clients to first of all analyze what these indicators mean, what they do really represent, and then based on that, their trading pattern or their trading style can change. Mr. Shanuji said hello. Hello, Shanuji. Good evening, sir. Bharatji said hello. Hello, Bharatji. How are you doing? Mr. Anashji said, for me, barcode strategy was giving very promising results. Amazing, amazing. I believe barcode strategy is amazing in its own terms. We have to make a little tweak in it, just in case if you want to improve the accuracy. You can select EMA 9 along with the parabolic of 0.02, and a demarker oscillator is already there. So for the period 1. So this kind of works amazing for you. Okay, so we have some more comments. There are a lot of comments. Thank you very much for your overwhelming response. Let me read all your comments and then we'll switch to the trading part. As I told you, this stream will be dedicated into two halves. The first half we will be talking about the financial market, and in the second half we will be taking some live trade based on the strategy that you can see into the screen. So Mr. Deepak ji said hello. Bharat ji, hello. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि मैं उस ट्रेड करते आराम उस कैपिटल का हाफ अमाउंट तो निकाल ही सकता हूँ. वी कैन मेक गुड अमाउंट. हेलो एम एच गेमिंग जी सेड हाय आकाश सर, मैं आज मेरी सैलरी आई है तो क्या करूँ, पूरी सैलरी ट्रेड कर दूँ? नो सर, नॉट रियली. You see, trading can be done on the I think from my point of view is on the part which you feel like it is worth of trading and it won't be harming your existing month expenditure. So what I would suggest you, yes, you can use trading, but don't use the entire salary. Use a part of it. First of all, let's see how you will be able to manage your capital, and based on that you take your decisions. From my point of view, using entire salary would be something which I don't really recommend. Okay, Dr. Inderbhushan Pandey said, good evening. Oh, Mr. Pandey, welcome to see you, sir. Welcome to the session. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Sinok Media, is one strategy okay for a trader? No, not really. As a trader, I would highly recommend you to at least go ahead with 5 trading strategies, out of which 2 of them can be a counter trend strategy and 3 of them will be with the trend strategy. For an example, I usually found some of the trading strategies, if majority of the strategy don't work for me, let's just suppose I'm using one approach in which with the trend approach is not working, so I usually go ahead with Bollinger Bands. In last couple of weeks, I'm very heavily relying on these 3 SMAs, SMA 50, 100 and 200. So yeah, as I told you, don't rely on a single trade strategy. Create your own strategy. You have an option to create your strategies from Olymp Trade. You have a custom strategy base. You can select any sort of indicators and oscillator and find out whether the trend that you are taking is counter trend or against the trend. In that situation, that would be very helpful for you guys. Mr. Deepak ji said hi. Hello Deepak ji, how are you doing? Mr. Basha said hello. Hello sir, how are you doing? V2MGG said speak in Hindi please sir. Unfortunately the stream is basically conducted on the global channel and I can have the conversation only in the English language. Now just in case you need Hindi language in the conversation, I would recommend you to go to YouTube channel and then you can search Olymp Trade India, and there all the stream are conducted by my colleagues and sometimes me as well in the Hindi language. So that would be very effective. This is especially for the global and language, global audience. That's why the language of communication is English. So, what is your advice for Martingale? Yes, that's a very good, excellent question, Mr. King. Martingale approach, guys. Remember this Martingale approach. You have to give yourself number of attempts following which you will be able to construct your losses. So I usually go ahead with 4 attempts. If I want to recover my amount, let's just suppose what I will do. So for all those traders who do not know about the Martingale approach, the Martingale approach is an approach in which on every unsuccessful trade that we take, we try to double the capital in order to recover the previous losses that we had. Now in the Martingale approach, what you need to do, guys, you have to give yourself 4 attempts. I usually give myself 4 attempts. So 1 by 4, which is equal to 25%. So even if you have 25% accuracy, you still will be able to recover your fund. If you, let's just suppose if you are starting Martingale with a very small amount. Okay, do we have a trading opportunity? Now in between the conversation, if I find a good trading opportunity, I will take trades based on that idea. Just a second. Yeah, so the point I'm trying to explain here is Martingale approach. Now in the Martingale approach, as I told you, majority of the time we usually give ourselves 4 attempts to recover any funds. Now if those 4 attempts are there and still the trade is non-profitable, I would highly recommend you to pause the trading for that moment, and you can take the break at that very existing moment, just in case if you are not emotionally driven at times as well. That is my advice, Mr. King. Mr. Suhorthi Kamo said, "Good evening, sir. It's a pleasure to an honor to be with your webinar. I have to learn so many things out there." Yes, we have to, sir. We have to. As a trader, I always is very motivated by the idea that I'm catching up with new clients as well and meeting you guys once in a week. That is an amazing thing that I really am looking forward for. Thank you very much for your kind responses. Make sure if you have any questions, you have a comment session dedicated completely for you, and we can have a conversation afterwards. Mr. Gidon said, happy evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you too. MH Gaming said, thank you. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Jugnuji said, I lost 12 lakhs, but now I'm unable to make daily 4,000 to 5,000. Should I continue? But I'm able to make daily 4,000 to 5,000. That's a very sustainable amount, sir. It's a very good amount. Consider you are making 4,000 to 5,000 rupees in a day, and let's just suppose out of let's just suppose 30 days you are able to make 20 days profitable. So you still are in the profitable state. But what you have to control is the losses, guys. I usually follow 1:2 approach. Now some of you might know, some of you don't. 1:2 approach means, let's just suppose I have like around $2,000 in my trading account, right? My trading goal based on this account will be maximum, if I must say, 5 to 10%. That means 5%, 5 to 10%, it would be equal to, let's just take 10% volume, right? $200. So $100 to $200 would be my per day profit margin. But what about the losses? Because I cannot make profit each and every day. In that situation, remember, this is a golden rule in trading. This is R to R ratio. We call it as risk to reward ratio. If you're thinking about making $200 profit in a day or $100 profit in a day, consider half of your capital as a non-profitable margin. So that means, suppose I have $2,000 in my trading account and I want to make a profit on this. So once I make $100 profit, 5% profit, I quit the trading. And if I make losses of whatever profit margin I have selected, let's just suppose $100 profit margin I selected and I lost around $50. So I quit the trading for that day as well. So this is what majority of the time works like a charm. You do not need to make profit each and every day. Even following this 1:2 rule, if you make profit out of 30 days, if you make profit 12 days profit and 18 days consecutive losses, under no circumstances that you will be making losses. Yeah, you can do the mathematics, guys. Consider $100 profit margin, $100 you have in your trading account, $20 profit margin and $10 loss margin. Multiply 20 into, let's just suppose you make profit for 12 days, 20 into 12, it would be equal to, I think, $240, and let's just suppose you make the losses of around 18 days, consecutive days, 10 days per day losses, 18 into 10, $180, and 180 minus 200, 240 minus 180, it would be equal to $60. So that means under no condition that you will be in the non-profitable state. If you follow this rule, sir, you can continue trading, sir. Mr. Jugnauth. Unlock Philogy said, hi, hello sir, how are you doing? Santosh ji, how to control emotion while trading? I lost so much money. So the best part about trading to control your emotion, no, first of all, understand this. In trading, if you want to control your emotions, if you have 3 consecutive non-profitable trade, it doesn't matter how, but you will quit the trading for that day. That's the golden rule for me. If you have 3 consecutive non-profitable trades, you can quit the trading at that moment. See guys, if you have selected a little higher time margin, let's just suppose rather than because we were watching the market for 5 minutes duration, if we have selected the closing time of around 8 or 9 minutes, I'm very sure the trade could have been profitable. See, it is actually following the trend line, guys, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So selecting 4 minutes duration wasn't that successful for us, because I think when the market started rising, there was a sudden dip in the market has been followed, but soon after that the market is actually falling into the upward direction. So we could have made a good amount of profit on that, following that risk to reward ratio. Okay, we have some more comments. Hey, nice to see you. What are you doing for us? I'll try to take some live trades and give you some trading advice for today, guys. Deepak ji said, sir, how are you? Please VIP group links. Sir, based on my experience, there is no specific VIP group links. Yeah, we do take consultation, a private consultation, private sessions for the clients. You can click on this help option if you have an advanced on expert status client. If you are advanced or expert, if you click on this profile option, you will see expert option. And if you are starter or advanced or expert status, you can book a personal session with the financial analyst and have a personal conversation with them, and we will try to give you to the best possible idea that we can able to give you at that moment. I'm from Bangladesh, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Okay, so since we all are here, we are like, I read all your comments and it was really overwhelming. Let's get to the main part of trading, guys. So 2 of the most important news lined up was for today. So the very first idea that we had was for today regarding the PCE price index. Now PCE price index, some of you might know how to read economic calendar, some of you don't. That is completely fine. So for those clients who do not know how this calendar works, if you want an exclusive session on that, I can definitely have on that part. So what happened, guys? PCE price, which is an again inflationary tool, which is released by US on end of the every month. So what happens today was the PCE price index data was released, and if you look into the price of gold, PCE price index an indication for then inflation. As soon as the inflation was seen on the bearish sentiments, exactly starting from 6 o'clock, the market started rising. This is another leap of faith which the market is taking. Now why it is that? The gold is increasing. The data was associated with which currency? The data was associated with USD, US dollars, and that is one of the reason, if you will see, the value of USD is been keep on decreasing itself into the bearish sentiments, if you will see right now. Exactly starting from 6, the market started pushing itself into the downward direction, because the PCE price index shows the inflation has been decreasing. And you know what? In next month on 12th, Fed interest rate decisions is taken, and these decisions will be based on this PCE and PCE price index data and the CPI, which will be released in the next month. So these data, following these data, Fed will be increasing or decreasing the interest rate. What will happen on the next month 12th, if the Fed interest rate decisions will be decreased? If it is decreased, there is the only one currency which will be rising. You know which one? Gold. People will start selling their existing position, they will start buying gold. That is one of the reason why gold is rising, because PCE price index was low. So there is a possibility that Fed will decrease the interest rate in the next month. There is no clarification given on it here so far, but I hope if they do, this is one of the reason why the gold prices will be keep on pushing itself into the upward direction, guys. PCE price index is the reason behind it. It's an amazing candle that you can see exactly at 6. Now the second thing, after this, guys, I told you in the last week that the value of Brent was completely increased. Now it has stabilizes itself. Once it reached to $84 per barrel and that started backing itself down into the downward direction, have a very closer look on the Brent. Now Brent, if it is very close to the level of 81 or $82 per barrel, opening up a trade with the moderate size of multiplier of around 20 would give you a good amount of profit. This is what I have been doing. If you'll see, I did make a considerable amount of profit on Brent, if I'm not mistaken. I have made more than $6,000 based on this trading idea only. If you'll see, I invested $3,900 in here. Ended up closing my trade around $84 per barrel is the value on which I have closed the trade, and here I made around 120% profit on my initial investment. So it depends which clients do love taking trades in fixed time trade or forex. So this is I made $4,570 I made, $679 I made. Apart from this, $1,119 I made. Not only on this account but on another sub account of mine I did made profit as well. So yeah, these were the very good trading moments. So guys, let's continue our conversation. As you know, this week we do not have a lot of trading opportunities or ideas behind. In the next week surely we will have NFP, and I hope I had an opportunity to trade live before you. If the non-farm payroll data next week exactly at 6 p.m. on next Friday exactly at 6 p.m. the CPI, the NFP data will be released, and I hope if I'm able to take some live trades there, I will definitely love to take with you guys. I wanted to know how effectively the CPI and NFP works, and we will be able to make a good amount of profit with them. Right, so let's continue our conversation, guys. I hope you do like today's session. If you like today's webinar, please on the like option, comment and share. Let's take some live trade. So what we will be doing for today, we'll be taking some live trades. It would be completely based on the strategy. As you can see, the name of the strategy for today would be Axel trading strategy. Let me give you a little brief introduction how Axel trading strategy works, and based on that we will also be trying to take some live trades in my trading account. So Axel strategy, let me know in the comment section how many of you guys have advanced or expert status. If you don't have anything at all, don't be worry about that. I'll teach you how to craft this trading strategy manually. So Olymp Trade already have created this strategy for you guys. There is an A symbol, capital A symbol. You click on here, you go into strategy option. As soon as you enter the strategy option, scroll it down and select one of these easiest trading strategy, which you can see, Axel trading strategy. You click in here, you press on enable option. As soon as you press on the enable option, the strategy will be applied manually, guys. So there is nothing to worry about whether the strategy, how the strategy works and not. I will tell you how this basically works. So all it contains is the momentum oscillator. If you'll see in this section, momentum oscillator has been selected, and using this momentum oscillator we can execute some good amount of trades. All right, let's try to find some good signals in there, and we will try to execute trade on this strategy. Mr. Karshji said yesterday same strategy was taught. I think it was on the Indian channel, sir. On the global channel, this is the first time that we are explaining this strategy to you. What advice do you have to start a starter with $10? Sir, I would certainly not recommend you to start from $10, because $10, if you start with $10, and let's just suppose even if you are able to make a good amount of profit on this, what really will happen, the considerable profit margin based on that would be how much? It would be, from my opinion, it would be $64. I think $2 or $3. That's it. And if you do something like that, guys, be careful, because you will not restrict your trading after that moment. You will be keep on trading like that only. And this is what I would want you to make sure, that when we are taking trades in our trading account, we have to understand the market and its volatility part, because based on that ideas we will be trying to execute some trades, and we'll see whether the trade becomes the profitable or not. So yeah, starting trade with $10, I would recommend you to at least start with around minimum $100. That's it. Okay, so let's since we have applied the trading strategy, let's try to work up with the strategy. In the meantime, I saw a trend line, and based on the trend line, there was a good trading opportunity. I took the trade for a couple of minutes, and then when when the market started plumbing down, I improvised my trade and take the trade for around 7 minutes into the upward direction. Is what you can see. So overall, the trade seems to be profitable. Let's wait for the trade to close. Let's find some more signals in there. Okay, so first of all, let's try to understand what this Axel strategy really means, right? So have a very closer look on these guys. So we have three lines available, three different percentage line, 99, 100 and 101.26. Now here in the momentum oscillator, this basically is nothing but a momentum oscillator. If you do not have this access to the strategy, what you can do, you can clear this one out. Note down the period. These are the two different periods on which it has been selected. 14 and 9 is the momentum oscillator. Is checking the momentum of the existing candle with the last candle and check whether the trend is increasing or decreasing. Now, in order to understand this, there are two rules to work up with the strategy. So the first thing that you will see, consider this as a 100 line, right? This is a golden line. When the golden line, now hear me out, when the golden line crosses this 100 line from top to bottom, and at the same moment, if you will see, there is a red candle formation. In that moment, we can take the trade in downward direction, in the downward direction. That is first way of taking the trade. Okay, so see, first of all, the market was below this 100 line. As soon as it crossed this 100 line, green candle appeared to be there, and here we could have taken a trade in upward direction. Could have been taken a trade in upward direction. That could have been an easy trade or easy profitable trade for us. Okay, let's look at the last trade that we have taken, whether they are profitable. Okay, so this is the trade is profitable, guys. I think the trade was excellent. It was 1 2 3 4 5 6 level entry point. So we were very confident that the market has to follow upward direction trade. So the thing that we have did here was we selected 2 minutes duration, and then when the again market started pushing itself into the downward direction, we improvised the trade and expiration time. Okay, so now based on the strategy, Excel strategy, right? So the beautiful thing about the Excel strategy, first of all, remember when not to apply this trading strategy, guys. If you see the market consolidation has been going on, that means the green red candle formation has been there, sidewise green red candle formation is there. Please do not open up the trade at that moment. This shows the extreme market volatility. Extreme market volatility. Never take trades when the market seemingly volatile. Please be careful about that. And let me tell you into the comment section, guys, please do not try to spam into the message, because I really want to read all the clients' message. But it would be difficult if you keep on spamming the message, and there is a possibility that your comment can get blocked. So be careful about that, right? Be respectful in the community. We basically want everyone to everyone's question needs to be resolved and replied, I believe. All gaming ji said, sir, मुझे capital दे दो please. Sir, how it can be possible? I am taking trades on my behalf, right? This is my capital. How can you try to give you the funds? As an Olymp Trade, we try to give you the best trading advice from our end. If you do not have the capital, there is nothing to worry about. In the demo account, you can absolutely take trades and try to learn whatever strategy that we are learning for today, guys. Okay, so let's find some live signals. I think 2 trades we have taken so far. Let's try to find a strategy. Okay, sometimes this. Okay, so let just use one of the risk-free trade right now. while working with index, you need to also be careful there of the support and resistance level. See, can we draw a trend line in here? Let's try to draw a trend line here. I'm also taking some trades based on the strategy, but at the same time, if I find the signal based on the trend line or something, we also want to capitalize on those moments. Okay, nice. Let me switch the graph to 5 minutes now. Can we find any signal at that moment or not? Okay, so no signal apart. Okay, so this line can also be stretched to this moment. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just draw the trend line. Okay, now this strategy, following this strategy, there are two ways to take the strategy. The first way is when the line is crossing the 100 line, and if there is a green candle. Now, if you'll see, this is a falsified signal. Right now, before a couple of candles, the market started rising. Okay, let's take a trade for a couple of minutes. I think we are little late to open up a trade on this one. This cross this 100 line at this moment, so this is not a good trading advice or idea right now. Let's skip the asset. $128 profitable, seemingly profitable now. Okay, around 2 minutes are remaining. Let's change the asset. Guys, let me know in which direction are you seeing the signals, and I would love to take a trade after that only. So there are a couple of signals that how we will be able to deal with it. The very first thing would be this golden line crossing this 100 line. Crossing this 100 line, if you will see, this is a neutral line. If this crosses this line from bottom to top, and at the same moment, if there is a green candle formation, we can take a trade in upward direction. Apart from this, there is another way to take the trade. Is we have to see whether there is a blue line crossing this golden line from top to bottom. In that moment, we can take a trade in downward direction. And if the same blue line crosses this golden line from bottom to top, there we can take an upward direction trade. Is it confusing? Okay, let me tell you it once again. There are three ways to take the trade with this strategy. The first way would be if the golden line is crossing this 100 line from bottom to top, and at the same time if we see the green candle, then we take the trade in upward direction. If not, we will not take the trade at all. The second way is when you see this golden line, if the blue line is crossing this golden line from top to bottom, that means the momentum of last momentum, there is a possibility for it to decrease into the downward direction. If it is crossing from top to bottom, and at the same time if there is a red candle formation, if it is there is a red candle formation, then we will take the trade. If not, we will not take the trade at all. And yeah, remember, on the consolidated market, we will not try to take any single trade. We have some comments now. Mr. Limon said, sir, I am new in Olymp Trade. I know basics about it. So I worked hard for $10. When I make fast deposit, I was exhausted. Fast I win $5, but after that I couldn't make it. You already made 50% of your capital, and what can you expect more, Mr. Limon, on a single day? I usually target like around 20 to 15% of whatever capital that I have in my trading account, and based on that I try to execute trade and made the trade profit. Okay, so our both of the trades are profitable, guys. Nice. In the beginning, these two trades are giving us a very good momentum. I think how much amount of, so this commodity composite index trade was negative, and then after which we have two consecutive profitable trades. Mr. Gidon said Asia Composite Index. Let's find Asia Composite Index. Do we have a signal on this one? Yeah, it's about to cross. Okay, let me just take a pre-trade now. It's just the risk-free trade that we have selected. So blue line is crossing this golden line from bottom to top. So here we could have, I think, increased the expiration time a little. Okay, let me just zoom it in. Yeah, for 5 minutes duration, our expiration time can vary from any time between 6 to 7 minutes. If not, you can basically try to see whether the market momentum is going. As of now, on 5 minutes duration, it crossed and then again fall back. We could have selected a little higher expiration time for this. Since we were watching the trade for 5 minutes duration, 2 minutes trade isn't that good a time for the trading, but we did. Let it see. Let's watch some more trades. Let's take some more trades. This is a dicey signal. Let's wait for it. Let's find some more trades. Thank you, Mr. Gidon. But we were little late to open up a trade. Okay, so here we have a signal. Okay. Do we have a signal for 5 minutes duration? This one is crossing from bottom to top. Okay. We also have a very good level of support in here. We can see there is a slight doji candle formation. I don't know. I'm not very sure about this signal as of now, unless and until there's a good, healthy green candle formation. Let's take another risk-free trade here, around 5 minutes duration. Okay, do we have a support line? Yes, we have a support line, and we have given 5 minutes for the candle to settle down that at price level, and let's see whether the trade becomes profitable or not. Okay, on Istro Composite Index, it seemed to be profitable. Let's try to switch more assets and find more signals, guys. I hope, guys, you are enjoying today's special webinar. The name of the strategy that we have selected is the Axel trading strategy for all the new client or traders. This one has crossed around this. Okay, so central line crossing of this golden line was at this moment. So on the very next candle, we could have taken a trade. But as of now, we do not have any signal on it yet. Okay, this is seemingly profitable. Yeah, as I told you on the Asia Composite Index, it was fortunate that we used a risk-free trade. So the thing which happened in here, we deal with this golden line. So this golden line haven't crossed these specific lines, and then started pushing itself into the downward direction. So I think this was a false signal that we have taken a trade on. Let's find some more signals, guys. So 100 line crossover in a minute duration was happened, but there is a red candle formation. So that means these both signals are redirecting or cancelling each other. We will not take a trade on this. Let's find some more signals. Guys, let me know in the comment section where do you find the signals, and I would love to take a trade on that. Mr. Limon said I didn't have Insta. Okay. Mr. Gajabji said Crypto Composite Index sell time. Crystal, okay. Crypto Composite Index sell time. Do we have it? Okay. The golden line is pointing downward direction. The blue line is also pointing us in downward direction. We can take the trade in downward direction, but I think we are little late to open up a trade. So here the central line breaking on 100 was happened on this candle, and then we could have taken a trade. That trade could have been profitable. We are little late to open up a trade. Forgive me, sir. I think we are little late to open up a trade. Mr. Gaganji said, "Good evening, boss." Good evening, Gaganji. Welcome to another stream. I again welcome you behalf from the financial analyst team. It's lovely to see you once again. All right, let's look into the last trade we have taken. Still in the profitable front. Let's wait for it to close. Try to find some more signals in here. No signal in here. So the name of the strategy is again Axel trading strategy, guys. And if you are taking trades on index, be careful about that, because in index we need to be very sure whether the existing line support and resistance. Majority of the time index does bounce from the existing price based on the high level of support and resistance, and this is what we are basically aiming for. Keeping a very closer look on support and resistance can yield up a very good profitability for us. Let's find some more signals. I think I missed some comments there. Let me read your comments, guys, once again. How long do you trade for? It depends upon the signals, sir. If you find a good signals, we can hold a position there for a considerable amount of time. So let's just suppose if I'm watching the graph for a minute duration. Do we have a signal here? Okay, so we have a support line. Okay, let me zoom out. Is it supporting 3 lines? Shall we draw a trend line in here? Let's take one risk-free trade. I have some sort of risk-free trades available for a couple of minutes. But do we have a signal in here? We had at that moment, but now the candle formation is red. We missed the signal. Missed the signal. Okay. Based on this, did we had a signal to take trade in downward direction? This 100 line crossover was happened on this line, and then the market started falling down. So we could have taken a trade on this first candle. Right now we are very late to open up a trade on this. What I can do, I can take one downward trade using the risk-free trade is what I can do. And let's see whether the trend becomes profitable or not. So you see what I am usually doing, I am trying to zoom out and zoom in to find out the good trading opportunity. If the trading opportunity is there, I'll take the trade. If not, I will not, certainly not take a trade at all. Let's find some more signals. Unfortunately, not many signals we are finding it for today. And what happened to the last trade that we have taken, I think it was in the profitable front in the beginning and then went for the toss in the very last second or so. And can you see this? Once the trade becomes non-profitable, then the market started rising. So we lack a good expiration time. I think if we selected a minute earlier or a minute later expiration time, that could have been profitable. But I think the last trade on Mahajantar index is profitable. Okay, so what we saw it in here, the central line crossing happened at exactly at this moment. So the momentum basically was there for a very considerable amount of time. So we take the trade, left the market. That is what we all did. So rather than staying in the market, I think the same line can act as a very good level of support, and I want to see what happens after this candle. Okay, let me see. So based on this trend line, there is a good level of support is what I believe in. Okay, let's take around $2 support direction trade. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 levels are there, so there is a probability for market to rise from this point onwards. We'll see whether it does or not. However, we could have been really careful so that we could have seen the next candle formation could be green, but this is what we are doing. Based on the strategy, there is not very good signal as of now. If these two lines crosses each other from bottom to top, there is an excellent opportunity. If not, the trade will go for the toss. Nothing to worry. I'll also show you that how to use the Martingale approach on these methods as well. Do we have your comments? There are a lot of comments, I believe. One comment was there. All Gaming, you said, what is your favorite platform, sir? Olymp Trade, absolutely. It's been ages that I'm using this platform. Oh, we had another moment. Nice. So based on the strategy, the 100 line crossover was not happened. Not even the blue line and golden line crossover happened. Based on the trend line, we had an excellent entry, but I think we missed the momentum once again. I really wanted to make a good amount of profit. Let's see, can we do that? The trade is also profitable. Nice. Let's find some more signals. Some of the client did said Euro USD into the comment section. Euro USD and gold. I got $398 profit. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. How to find that market good or bad? So the very first thing that you need to understand in the existing situation is, do we have a lot of doji candle formation? Right? If you see, there are a lot of doji candle formation happening. This is an excellent signal that the market is volatile. There are not many buyers and sellers. There is a buying and selling happening continuously. So therefore, doji candles can create a lot of havoc in the market. So we as a trader need to be careful while observing this, guys. Another trade of ours is profitable. Nice. So trend line worked out for us. And after this okay, so there was another signal, but it was a delayed signal. So this golden line was crossed by the blue line from bottom to top. Here we could have taken an upward direction trade for a couple of minutes. Now what you can see is I'm actually changing my time based on the candle viewing period that I'm selecting for. If I'm watching the candle for a minute duration, my total trading time anytime can happen 1, 2, 3 minutes, 1, 2 or 3 minutes. If I'm watching the graph for 5 minutes duration, time can vary from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as well. So the time can vary according to the existing trading conditions. Let's look at the trades we have taken so far. I think our 2 risk-free trade, and that was a very close call. This specifically was a very close call. Um, Unfortunately, the trend didn't went on the profitable front. I believe that it has to be profitable, but anyways, this market, anything can happen in the market. So I think we have taken how many trades for today? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, out of 7 trades we have taken, 1 trade is in non-profitable, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are the risk-free trade that we have selected. So yeah, we have happen to have around 60% accuracy, guys. Let's find some more signals. Do we have a signal in here? Okay, so golden line and blue line crossover not happening. Let's skip it. Let's find some more. Okay, on gold, do we have a signal right now? Not really, not really. Let's skip it. Let's find some more signal. Like, guys, please let me know into the comment section. Did you find the trading signals or not? Now, these guys, this line has been keep on pushing this specific price level a lot of times. So now we have to be very careful about this, because this line has been broken 2 times, and I'm not very sure we can take the trade on the 3rd time or not. I don't think so. This is a good signal at all. But we'll wait for a couple of more minutes for the market to settle down, and let me switch to 5 minutes duration for better clarity. Did the trend line is following this moment? In fact, it is right now. So can you see if the candle is actually pushing itself into upward direction? I have 1 risk-free trade. Let's use another $20 risk-free trade at that moment, and let's select a 1 minute duration time. I'm not very sure. It's just a tail which is a sign for this trade, and that is what we taken. Let's take it and let's wait for the closing time. Till the time, let me know how did you felt about the session. Did you like today's session? Any question if you have in your mind, feel free to ask me. My objective always has been to assist you to the best possible extent. I'll be seeing you guys into the next session. We have a very good news, so embrace yourself for the next week. Next week we have an excellent news. We call it as non-farm payroll, which releases once in every month on the very first Friday, exactly at 6. So next week exactly at 6 o'clock we can see a greatest impact candle, and following that you can make a good amount of profit. So these occasions happen once in every month, and following this we still can able to make a good amount of profit. So yeah, prepared for the next week. I will exclusively create a webinar. If I had an opportunity to take a webinar before Friday, I'll do that. If not, we'll be seeing on the non-farm payroll day. I have created an Excel sheet based on that, how it works. It is all written in there. Hopefully, if I had an opportunity, I'll share with you guys. So thank you very much for joining today's webinar. We are totally in the profitable state for this week. We worked on the strategy, and at the same time we were also taking trade based on the trend line and the support and resistance level. So if you are taking a trade using strategy, also be very careful that we need to take the trade based on the support and resistance level. Draw the trend line if necessary. It was lovely to be with you for a complete hour, if I may say. I always wanted to be with you, always wanted to have a conversation with you one way or another. So thank you very much for staying up with us. We made a good amount of profit for this week. I'll be seeing you in the next session. I hope you learned something new from today's webinar. Thank you, and have a great day ahead. And hopefully in the upcoming time you will be able to make good amount of profit. Take care, guys. Good luck in trading. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'm signing off for today. Thank you.